YouTube, welcome back to another ROMZ video, and today we got another reaction video that we reacted to, man. As you guys can see, we reacted to OHMEEZY again. Women should watch what they wear in the gym. So this is gonna be a very interesting video that we'll be watching and stuff like that as well, man. But before we get to the video, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff as well. As I said, we're gonna keep consistent as I said of the day. More reaction videos coming on the way, and yeah, let's get straight into it.
Over the past couple of years, and to be honest with you, this should be a good thing. You know, people deciding to become more active, get dedicated to their health and their well-being, and getting into the gym. But there's one thing about this movement that I will not support, I will not sponsor, and we have to have conversations about, is that some of y'all don't know what to wear to the gym.
You pull your pants down, you grab your chest, and he still doesn't look at you. You're gonna post online for the entire internet.
Anyway, the only downside in training, trash isn't, I can't see this first bit at the top, but trash isn't, I can't see that bit. The bottom, only downside in training in public gyms, as they're not used to, okay, I can't see the whole thing, okay.
You cannot tell me when women go to the gym, they don't be wanting attention, bro. They go to the gym for attention.
You were in the gym, getting your workout on, and somebody was recording you without your consent.
You look at any of their clothes for women who work out, everything is tight fitted, everything is painted to the body.
If you don't have clothes on, you need to be out of here now.
This woman goes into the gym.
She's wearing jeans.
Workout, everything is tight fitted, everything is painted to the body.
If you don't have clothes on, you need to be out of here now.
Jeans in the gym's crazy.
This woman goes into a gym wearing nothing but body paint.
At some point, somebody's got to call it out. Now, shouts out to Janae, Danielle, and other content creators who have talked about this plenty of times on their platforms. But this is something that I see myself as somebody who definitely goes to the gym. What's that old saying? If you look good, you play good. If you play good, you feel good. If you perform good, you'll taste good. Something like that. I don't know how the freaky frogs get down now. And there's some validity to that statement or that old motto. But at some point, there has to be a line drawn between what is, you know, needed for performance sake, you know, needed to feel good or whatever the case may be, and essentially just showing off your body for others to ogle. 9 times out of 10, people are just minding their own business, and this isn't even a problem for them, until there are some people who just take these things to the furthest boundaries and push.
Yeah, so just on the gym as well, and I'm sure most of you guys have been to a gym before and all that type of stuff as well. In terms of actual like women wearing that promiscuous stuff, like all that type of stuff as well, like I do actually agree. I don't think most, I'll be honest, I don't think, like what I've seen anyway, I'm like talking about my experience, I don't think most women are just there to get attention, in my opinion. Like that's what I've not really seen too much of, like these type of instances where happen where they record and shit like that just for attention and stuff like that. Like I've seen, like, even been talking to them in the past and stuff like that, like they've been there to kind of like, you know, they're just doing a workout and stuff like that. Because let's be honest, man, you're telling me they're gonna come and dress in like flip, because I know some guys be like, oh, my girl should be dressing you know, covered up in the gym, bro. Let's be flipping honest. That's like going to the flipping beach, yeah, and not expect them to have show a little bit of skin, bro. Like it's flipping 35 degrees, bro. Like, to get the picture, like going back to the thing is kind of like, as I said, I do agree with what OHMEEZY is saying. It's like 9 times out of 10, I don't truly think, and maybe it's more of a social media thing. Maybe in general in the world that over there, maybe it's a little bit less. But in my experience so far, I don't think women have been using it really for their attention. I think they've just been doing it all that type of stuff. The only thing I really do find annoying though, is so jarring. It's just literally when they record the video, right, and they really think that, oh well, you know, the guys look staring at them, but then they're not really doing anything like that, and then they kind of use it to their advantage. And sometimes women, they do is that they put like flipping tight leggings on just to show their ass and stuff like that, just for attention. There is times some women do that, so I'm not defending women for all the time for this, but this one I probably will say most of them in my experience I've not seen, but there's instances where it does happen and shit like that.
Limits that don't even need to be pushed. Now, I do believe that there is a large sum of people, specifically women, who do go to the gym and what feels best for them, what enables them to do the correct exercises, and ultimately what makes them look the best for themselves. If it's leg day, personally, I'm wearing shorts. You know, I'm trying to see my quad muscles. If it's a day where I know I'm gonna do some biceps or something like that, I'm gonna wear some sort of tank top so I can see my arms flexed off in the mirror. It only makes sense. If you do look good and you can see your progress in the mirror, it does make you lift a little bit heavier. But there is a conversation about comfortability in some of these clothes that I do have to ask. I know every time that you pull up your pants, pull up your shorts, you know, resituate your shirt, I know know that that can't be the most comfortable thing. And the only reason why you have them so hiked up, so high in between your crack, you know, so revealing at the booty cheek area is because you want to show off that ass set to some people in the gym.
Make sure to show people how to pull up their leggings before working out.
So that was my video that went viral. And there were hundreds of comments saying, but it's normal to pull up your leggings, and this is a normal habit. Now, I won't argue with you that it's a normal habit to pull up your leggings, but it's not normal to film yourself doing that and then post it online. This is not just a habit that just so happened to be caught on camera. It is done so intentionally. It's the lengths these trainers go through of setting up their camera and tripod, pressing record, then making sure they're all centered in frame, turning around, then picking up their leggings, essentially giving themselves a wedgie or purposefully jiggling their glutes to flex or show off their body.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Because you have to look at it as well, like, yo, especially if you set the camera so straight to the point, and you know it's not just an accident and stuff like that. Maybe in the background, maybe they didn't know they were recorded and they pull up the leggings, cool, like, that's fine, they didn't know they were recorded. But there is some instances where, like, influencer women, like, literally just, they go around and stuff like that, they record themselves and then they just pull up their leggings, and especially if they go back, bro, you know what they're doing, bro. Like, you know what they're doing.
And it doesn't stop there. After they're done filming and working out at the gym, they go to edit.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Editing, posting, that's another point as well, actually.
Their educational and inspirational workout video. They purposely clip this moment of pulling up their leggings, sometimes even zoom in and put it at the beginning of their video as a hook to get you to watch.
Nothing about what she is saying is wrong. We have to acknowledge that there are some people that do go to a gym, wear these types of clothes, you know, do these types of antics and shenanigans in order to get some sort of attention. Whether it be from the women, whether it be from the men, it's probably most likely from the men. That is the explicit purpose of them doing said things or saying said things about the gym clothes that they do wear. Where I'm from, if the clothes are ill-fitting, it's probably because you have ill-fitting clothes and you need to go back to the store and get some new fitting clothes, like things that fit properly. I lost a bunch of weight, so I have to now wear a different size and I don't have the money to spend it. That's all fine and dandy. But people buy clothes a certain size to show off their assets. This is not a secret. And you don't have to take my word from it. I went to the gym this past week and I asked a couple of people at the gym how they felt about the current state of gym clothes, especially how provocative they are, especially the way that, you know, people go about showing off themselves. And this is what they had to say. Okay, I'm here with
Raven. Instagram is ray.sierra.
Get right ATL.
My Instagram is Neara Lachey. That's NEARELASHAE Instagram. I was about to say at Gmail.
I want to know your opinion on the state of gym clothes as you see it.
I'm gonna keep it simple. Look good.
Okay.
You feel good.
Okay.
You feel good.
Okay.
Perform good.
Okay.
All right. So what I see right now, everybody's in their own athleisure wear, whatever their brand is of choice, and they feeling good. That's one less thing you have to come in the gym and think about.
I think that people put way more effort into their gym clothes now. I think it's cute.
You think it's cute?
I think it's cute.
Such a touchy subject. I mean, as you can see, what I have on, I don't really mind, you know. I really don't. Honestly, I don't. I mean, if you're comfortable, then you're comfortable. I mean, it is what it is. I guess if you don't realize too much or, like, you know, think too deep into it, then it'll be okay. But I guess if not, then not.
Okay, I got some examples for you. I just want to get your opinion on these few examples. I'm gonna show you 3.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's too much?
I don't even got to see no workout. I don't got to see tripod angle nowhere.
Yo, imagine a girl going on like that, bro. Fuck me, man. Yo, where's the cook chair, man? I need a cook chair for this, bro, because this guy needs to sit down, bro. Nah, reload it. I mean, I know it's covered.
Examples for you. I just want to get your opinion on these few examples. I'm gonna show you 3.
Yeah, that's a mad fit, bro. And you can't, bro. The fact it's even covered as well.
Angle nowhere. That's too much.
Okay. She has a really nice body.
Really nice body, yeah.
I wouldn't wear it.
Okay.
Personally would not wear it. But, you know.
Okay, that's too much.
Okay, just off rip.
Okay,
you know it's bad even the girls say it's too much, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
that's too much.
There's levels.
Okay.
This is gym clothes. These are clothes I bought for the gym. I don't think that those were specifically made for the gym.
What do you think they're made for?
I think those are for nighttime.
Okay, next one. Same person.
Same person. All right. Still too much.
Still too much. Okay.
Okay, I think that those shorts just rolled up a little bit. Oh, well. Again, worked hard for the legs. I think she's just trying to show them off. Would I wear it? No.
Oh, see, I don't know. It's the, okay, I understand I mean, sometimes you can't get rid of the camera.
God gave it to you, so.
It's just, that is a lot of butt. It's very cheeky. Like, I have shorts. I have some shorts that I used to wear that I can't wear now because of that reason. I won't wear them in here because my ass is a little bit bigger now, so it'd be out.
Understandable.
So, no, I wouldn't. Them shorts gotta go.
This the last one. This not too crazy.
No, we're good right here.
It's good?
Right here. Yeah, this is good.
Okay.
This is smooth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
smooth.
More modest camera angle is.
I see nothing. Okay, the camera.
Okay. But so, and you still, maintain the fact that there's nothing wrong with gym clothes today. It's fine. People need to mind their business.
Yeah, I think mind your business. Wear what you want to wear to the gym, whatever you feel confident with. I'm probably not going to wear all that and do some of those angles.
Okay.
You won't see me in it, but, teach their own.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I mean, maybe the way she's pointing the camera, maybe not.
She said it was for her form, though. You got to show the form. So she had to go from.
Well, I guess she could have done it from the side, though. Like, But the other two were definitely out of there. Like, that one, her camera was just in the wrong place.
Now, mind you, some of those people in the video were trainers, avid gym goers, whatever the case may be. So they see this stuff all the time. And the examples that I may have showed were over the top, but those were truly every day at the same time.
Y'all, let's be for real. What is this whole debate about females wearing to the gym? What is coming from? Sometimes it's a self-control thing, and sometimes it's the fact that she want attention. Either way, you can finish your workout and leave the gym. That's it.
It's getting to the point now where even other women are calling out other women for doing this as well. Because I remember initially, like, used to be men telling them that, oh, well, you shouldn't be wearing this, it's provocative, you can't be doing that. And then kind of women really don't really listen to men like that. But when it's another woman actually telling another woman, then they're more likely going to listen and shit like that. So it's getting to a point now where even other women are calling out other women for actually wearing provocative clothing and stuff like that. So it's not even just like we don't like it. Even other women find that disgusting and stuff like that. The fact that even she's making a TikTok about it, which I completely agree with it, by the way, like she has every right to be doing it. It's crazy out here. So I mean, hopefully it could be a good thing, because then that means it wakes people up to be realizing that, we need to just go back to like just wearing normal gym clothes. Like, I'm not saying don't have any skin, like show the skin. Obviously, if you are training like your arms, something like show your arms. If you're doing leg day, show off your legs, etc. All that type of stuff. But you just gotta make it to the point where you're not using it for attention. But I mean, other women are calling out other women for it, so I guess that's a good thing.
Bodybuilders, powerlifters, people that play volleyball, sports, whatever, they have naked themselves. Ain't nobody finna be fully clothed looking like I'm finna go harvest some honey from a beehive in the gym just because you can't keep your eyes off me.
I do believe that the point is being missed in the conversation. It's not that you can't show off your assets. It's the fact that it's in a public place and people are being subjected to it, even though they did not ask for said things to be happening. We can acknowledge that there are appropriate outfits for different situations. I remember when the whole poster girl dress was going around and people figured out what that was. It was just really strip club attire. It turned into some type of wear for the everyday lady. That's perfectly fine. But then people started wearing it literally everywhere. They started to wear lingerie literally everywhere, to the point where people were having birthday parties at places like Longhorn or Applebee's, where families go, and people were wearing lingerie to these places. That seems inappropriate to me. I've seen videos of people wearing inappropriate bathing suits to things like children's parks.
Can we please talk about the fact that bathing suit companies have forgotten the concept of modesty? And don't get me wrong, I own so many whorish bathing suits, you don't even get it. Like, all of them are whorish. But it's just the fact that, like, if I want to go so many whorish bathing suits, you don't even get it. Like, all of them are whorish. But it's just the fact that, like, if I want to go to the beach, like, with my family, for example, why is there a G-string up my ass? Why are both of my ass cheeks on display next to my father?
To me, it's not inherent.
Just on the bathing suits thing as well, man. Companies are doing this on purpose, man. This is how it is. And I'm going to call out these companies. I don't care. I'm going to sue you. I don't care. Companies are doing it on purpose, guys, and I want this to drill in your head. Lingerie companies, all this stuff, they're doing on purpose. They want girls to be doing this because it makes them more money. That's how it works. It makes them more money. More girls are going to be empowered. More girls are going to buy it. More girls are going to have attention. It's going to bring all that thing. And not only that, they can create the content. They can get views of it from thirsty ass simps. So lingerie companies, bathing suits companies, they literally are doing on purpose. They don't care about modesty. They don't care about morals. They don't care. They're the ones that sold their souls. They don't care. All they care about is about a piece of paper, money, and about greed. That's pretty much what it is. So they're going to continue doing it, and we're probably going to go down a path now, which I hope we don't, because we're I think around the end time. So we're going to go after path down where we're going to have flipping most women just going out like that. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, I mean, the good thing is that it's still only a minority, but it's starting to increase and shit like that. So I think we as a society, we need to call out this shit, and I don't think most people do this. Stop these companies from always getting these flipping provocative bathing suits and start making modest for bathing suits. As I said, I don't have a problem with women showing a bit of skin and stuff like that. It is what it is, but it gets to a point where they kind of use attention, or they use it to kind of like monetize their sexuality, and then the same women be like, oh well, you know what, we shouldn't sexualize ourselves. Oh, you know what, we're not objects. But you're objectifying by yourself if you're by using it for attention, or you're just kind of like using it just to get people, I mean, I said simps attention, and also using it to monetize yourself as well. So you can't get mad at yourself being other men sexualizing you when you sexualize yourself. Do you get the picture? Like, as I said, the companies, they profit off this and they did. So the companies won't stop, and I think we need to just call this shit out. And I think hopefully we can call this shit out again. This needs to stop, man, because it is pissing me off.
The clothes themselves, I mean, clothes are clothes. It's a time and a place that you wear said clothes. I personally feel like if there's some sort of situation where I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing this, or there's going to be other people who are going to be uncomfortable with me wearing this, within reason, of course, then I probably shouldn't wear it. Because that's what hits me the most in this gym outfit conversation, is that there are some women, in fact, and thanks, Janae, again, for this segment of your video, where they can't even feel comfortable themselves wearing the gym clothes that they wear in public places that aren't considered the gym.
A lot of women don't feel comfortable wearing these gym outfits outside the gym.
You guys have said you don't like going to grocery stores in your little gym outfit, but have you been to a gas station in your little gym outfit? Because I don't recommend it.
Bro, petrol station in your gym outfit is crazy. Unless obviously, you know, as I said, you just came from the gym and stuff like that. But even that, to be fair though, is a bit crazy though, isn't it? Come on.
If you have to have a cover up in order to feel comfortable to get gas or whatever, then that outfit probably is not for you, and or it's probably not for general consumption. I will say though, from my perspective as just your average gym goer, that a lot of the outfits that we do see on social media are primarily influencer outfits. Most everyday average gym people, even the ones that look the best, don't take it to this level. And the reason why that these women are quote unquote showing off their assets is ultimately for the male gaze. I know that's not going to sit well with a lot of people, and I know people are going to be upset about that, but it's kind of true. You're telling me that you are having the scrunchiest leggings, you know, wedgies up the butt, the skimpiest of bras while working out for the ladies to be inspired? I don't think that that's the case at all. Hell, it's even a running joke in the gym community itself to do such things.
This is intentionally filmed and edited. At the end of the day, this is inappropriate. Instagram trainers, be honest. You're either doing this to tap into your followers' insecurities, or you're doing it for your own likes to get your comment section full of heart eye emojis, fire emojis, and hashtag body goals. It doesn't add value to anyone but you.
This has even sparked a conversation between the women that they're saying that they're supposed to inspire, because they're even calling out the nonsense and the shenanigans that women are wearing to the gym.
So often when I come to the gym, I see men in like normal, comfortable workout outfits, and I see women in like barely there, nearly naked outfits outfits and it's like a miracle they can even move. I just wish women knew that they're not always on the stage. They're not always performing. They're not always entertaining. We're not like created to be looked at. I love modesty not because I'm Jewish, but because it sends a signal to ourselves and to everyone around us that I was not created to be looked at. I wasn't created to please anyone. I was created to live a powerful, meaningful life and just be present in the moment.
Now, what I do agree with...
Nah, she's spitting facts, man. I can't even lie. She is spitting facts. And I think more women would listen to that than I think a man would say it. That's just how it is. So, I mean, yeah, women would listen to that more in terms of that. But I do agree, like, you have to be modest, man. I can't lie. You do have to be modest, man. And I'm not, listen, when I mean modesty, I'm not saying you have to be fully like clothed and just, you know, no ankles and shit. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying just don't make it where you have to put attention out for everyone. That's just the thing I don't like, you know what I mean?
Is there are people that are uncomfortable and they've made themselves uncomfortable because they believe that this is the current aesthetic for the gym. You have to dress a certain way, you have to look a certain way, and this is proving a point. Ultimately, this is a trend of some sort, and that's why a lot of people are following it. Hey, you know, if you dress this way, you'll perform better in gym, or this is what the girlies are wearing. But what I don't like is the notion that, you know, this is advancing or helping men to them, this makes you lesser than, etc., etc. Because I also have seen these talking points be used in the gender war. Let's be clear, no matter what's going on, men are going to stare. There are going to be people that think this is inappropriate. We've had this conversation before when teachers have worn dresses and they've had shape to them, and then they've gotten called out by parents and all these other people because they were shapely women, and they ultimately couldn't hide their figures because it's there, that they have a figure.
This teacher wore her sundress to school. Next day, parents wanted her fired. A New Jersey teacher decided to experiment by wearing her creative outfits to school. It was her first day of teaching and she was so excited to dress up. However, everything changed when the parents found out what she was wearing to school.
Women could wear a burlap sack and they would still get by men, so don't get me mistaken there. However, if we get to the point where you are so uncomfortable where you can't even pump gas or go into the grocery store to pick up a couple of eggs, or I don't know, not have to pull a wedgie out of your ass and your crotch every 2 seconds, then I do believe that what you are doing is inappropriate. And with that also being said, there is a time and a place for everything. These people that go to the LA Fitnesses or the Planet Fitnesses of the world and wear, you know, clothing with their crotch out where people aren't really asking for, take that to a private gym. You know, I still think it's outrageous even at a private gym, but maybe seek out a private gym and just, you know, analyze whether these are gym shorts or are these panties. Like, I think that that's a clear distinction there. Don't get me wrong. I do believe that parts of this conversation is being used in order to, you know, police women's bodies. But with that being said, from what I've seen in real life, gym outfits are becoming outrageous.
Yep. And companies profiting from it, and that's how it works in a day, man.
No one will ever look at you the same once you do it.
We'll not react to this one anyway, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. That's it for the OHMEEZY reaction, man. Shout out to him as always, man, doing the good commentary stuff, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video in general, man. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that, you know, the women are wearing too much provocative clothing, or do you think it's fine? Listen, open up to you guys in the day. I already know my opinions on it. I don't think that women, I think most women are becoming more like, you know, using it for attention nowadays, but that needs to stop. But I think, as I said, I don't mind if you're wearing a bit of a skin and stuff like that. You just don't sexualize yourself, because then you're just gonna lead to trouble. And you know what I mean? Yeah, cool. You might get a few followers, you might get monetized, you might get money, but is it really worth the money? Is it really worth the money? But then again, you could look at it as that. Could you blame the woman, or do you blame the programmer, or do you blame the companies for doing it? So if you look a big picture, you don't really blame the woman. You actually blame the companies that are producing the shit. Because if the companies wouldn't produce the shit, the woman wouldn't have even been wearing those clothes in the first place. So that's another angle that is a whole different type of conversation, which we can get into anyway in the near future. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff as well. As I said, because Sister ROMZ in the building. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But yeah, as I said, hope you guys have a good day. Any other videos you want me to react to, as I said, link in the description. Socials are just over there. You guys can see the screen and all that type of stuff as well. And yeah, because Sister ROMZ in the building. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.